Hey G Squad, welcome back to an episode of Is It Worth It? So for today's episode, this cool means right here, and basically what this is a wireless headphone. If you see, it's from the brand called Sennheiser, and this is a PXC 5502. So you see in the bottom right here, they mention how you can use it to listen to music or you can make calls on here. And they also mention how there's a touch control on here as well. And they mention how there's a voice assistant, so if you guys want to use like Siri or like Alexa or something else, you can definitely use that here as well. And also they mentioned how the product has noise cancellation as well. So if you guys want to cancel out the noise, whether you guys are at home, in the office, or if you guys are traveling, it definitely has that option available as well. And seeing about it here, here's some more specs that's on the product as well. And also for this headphone, they mentioned how they have Alexa built in. So if you guys want to use Alexa on here, you definitely can as well. And also another thing about this product is the fact that they actually have an app where you can actually download and control like the sound and everything on there as well, which is definitely super cool. And I'll show you guys how to use it in a second. But first thing first, I'm going to open the product to show you guys what the product looks like inside first. Alright, so when we first take it off in the package, you can see that there's a little case inside and all well protected as well. So when we take out the case, you guys can see there's some more stuff underneath it. So they basically provide you guys a quick starter guide to teach you guys how to use the product and all the different functionality that's on here. So when you guys feel the case right here, it definitely feels really nice. It definitely gives you guys that smooth texture right here. It definitely gives you guys that protection for your headphones right here. If you can see in the slide right here, they do have the little logo right there. But let me actually open up and show you guys what the inside looks like. Alright, so when you guys first open up, this is basically what the inside looks like. So right here with the wireless headphone all folded up, and then this is basically what the inside looks like. So we have some accessories right here. So the first accessory that you see inside is this one right here. Next accessory that we have right here is aux cable. And the inside they do provide you guys a silica gel right here to absorb any moisture. And then last but not least, we have the USB to micro USB cable that you want to use to recharge the product. And that is basically everything that's in the product right here. So when we look at the headphone right here, it definitely looks pretty awesome and definitely feels really comfortable as well. You can definitely feel that cushion on the actual headpiece right here. And when you guys feel the material right here, it definitely feels really nice as well. I believe the material that they use on here is memory foam, so you definitely have a very good cushion when you guys use it. So you can see right here, they tell you guys how to actually use the product. So if you guys want to turn on the product, what you guys want to do is turn it this way. And then when you guys want to turn it off, so that's actually pretty interesting. I've never seen any headphone that has that option because it's always like a little button. The way how they designed this one here, all you need to do is just twist it to open it and close it. But when you look at the other side, this is basically what it looks like right here. So they definitely have the R and L, so that way you guys know which side is which. But basically when you guys are ready to use it, you guys can just turn it out like this. And you basically just want to twist it this way to activate the product. And for this product, if you guys want to, you guys can always make it longer or shorter just like this. So if you guys want to pull it out like that, that's how far I can go. Same thing for the other one right here. And if that's too long for you guys, then you can definitely push it back in really easily. And once you guys are done using the product, you can fold it back up like this. So that way it actually saves space and actually can fit inside the case as well, which is pretty awesome. And then the bottom part right here is basically the plug outlet. So this one right here is for the aux cable, and this one is to plug in the cable to recharge it. And if you see the indicator right there, that is basically how you guys know when the product is pairing. So now let me show you guys how to actually charge the product first. Alright, so once you plug it in, you guys can see that that is basically what it looks like. So that is basically how you guys know when the product is charging. And basically once it's fully charged, all the lights should light up. So basically once all 5 light pops on, then that is basically how you guys know when it's fully charged. But that is basically how you guys use the product right here. So for these two buttons and switches right here, this is basically the voice assistant. So if you guys press that button right there, you guys can use Siri or Alexa. Whereas with this switch right here, that is basically how you guys turn on and off the ANC mode and the smart control mode. So right now it's off, but if you guys push it all the way up, then actually will go on the max. If you guys push it in the middle, that would turn on the smart control where you can actually control it on your app. But basically everything in terms of like playing and pause the music, skipping the song and rejecting calls and everything is all controlled right here. And I'm assuming the microphone is right here, so when you guys want to make calls or whatever, the audio will be coming out from here when you guys are making calls. So I'm actually put this on and connect it onto the app to show you guys how to actually use it. Alright, so once we put it on, this is basically what it actually looks like. The moment I actually put on the headphone, it definitely feels really comfortable and definitely has that noise isolation or noise cancellation once I actually put it on. But I'm actually download the app first. Alright, so this is basically the app we want to download, so let me download it first. Alright, so while we're waiting for it to actually connect, let me test out like the ANC, technology and everything else first. Alright, so I have the ANC off right now, and when I'm talking, I can definitely hear like the echo and my voice and everything. But I'm just turn on ANC. Alright, so when I turn on the ANC mode now, I can definitely still hear my voice, but I don't really hear like the echo anymore. It actually cancels out a lot of the surrounding noise, which is pretty awesome. But let me just test out the audio and like the touch controls and everything to see how it works first. So if you guys want to play and pause the music, you just want to press it one time. If you guys want to skip the song and go back to the previous song, you just have to swipe it left or right. So just like this. Alright, so you see that definitely does work. So obviously in order for you guys to get the actual full touch control on here, you want to peel off that little sticker right here first. But you can definitely see that actually still works even when we leave the sticker on here. And if anything to increase or lower the volume on here, you just have to swipe up or swipe down. Alright, so you see that definitely does work. If I want to activate Siri, I can press the button in the back right here. Alright. And you can also adjust that on the app if you guys want to use a different option. So maybe if you guys don't want to use Siri, you can control it onto Alexa or something else. And if you guys ever receive a call on here, you can definitely tap it one time to answer the call or reject the call. But that is basically everything that's on the product. Let me actually test out the audio on here and see how well it performs. So I definitely have to say that the audio and the bass and everything on here is actually pretty good. I definitely hear a lot more of like that percussion or the cymbal noises, which is definitely pretty interesting and very cool because a lot of other headphones, I don't really hear that as much. I hear a lot more like the audio or the bass, and this one I actually hear a lot more of that percussion or the cymbal on here, which is pretty interesting. But the overall performance of the audio and the bass and all the touch controls on here definitely works really well. But now let's actually try out the app and see how that works. Alright, so when you guys first open the app, this is basically what it actually looks like. Let me actually finish this part right here first. Alright, so looking for the device. Alright, so here's a little intro of the product, and they also show you guys like how to use it and everything, which I already explained to you guys. And I'll pop up the screen to show you guys how to connect it onto Alexa if you guys want to use that option. But this is basically what the app looks like once you guys finish downloading it. It shows you guys a battery right here and show you guys what kind of device you guys have right here. It definitely gives you guys the option to turn on noise cancellation on here. And there's an option right here for you guys to control the acoustic option right here. So that's probably what I was hearing earlier. So if you guys want neutral, if you guys want club, if you guys want movie, if you guys want speech, if you guys want director, you can definitely do all that on here. So that's probably the reason why I heard so much percussion and cymbals earlier, because it's on acoustic mode. But definitely choose it however you guys want to. And when we go to the setting option right here, there's a bunch of other stuff you can actually adjust on here. So there's a smart pause option, and basically what that does is that once you guys take off your headphone, it actually pauses your music. But once you guys put that on the headphone, it actually activates the music again. And if you guys want to control like the active noise cancellation on here, you definitely need to turn it down one notch on the ANC button. So just like this, and then I can control it on here. So it has two options on here, either anti-wind or adaptive sound. So that is basically everything that's on the product. Now the unboxing and testing the product, now to answer the question of whether or not it's actually worth it or not. So for this product, I would definitely have to say that it is pretty worth it if you guys want one or need one of these. Especially if you guys are trying to look for a pretty awesome headphone that works really well, that has all the different functionality that is on here, such as the noise cancellation, the adaptive sound, the different touch controls on here so you don't need to use any buttons, and also the fact that you guys love that technology that they use on here where it doesn't require any button to activate it. Instead, you just have to twist the actual headphones right here or the earpiece right here to activate and close it. That's actually really cool as well. So if you guys want everything that I just mentioned in the headphone, then this is definitely super worth it. But then obviously for those guys who don't want or don't need one or haven't want these, then obviously don't buy one and save your money for something else that you actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.